fine because the
stopped
stream
streaming.
stopped. Yeah.
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 Thanks, BB.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's talking to me though.
No, he's
But
not.
it's cool.
He's talking to me for sure.
But I mean, it was for me.
But I literally got a haircut that prevented the stream from going live. So.
But I got one like a couple of days ago. It was a while ago actually. But I mean, you could take the compliment. I'll give it to you.
Dude, whatever, man. I'm over this, dude. This show's over. We'll see you later. Is it not live anymore?
It's not.
It is, though.
It is?
Yeah, it's 100% live.
Let me refresh this.
We're live, dude. I promise.
We're live? No, we're off. Oh. This is so unprofessional. This is such dog.
We're live. You just picked your nose. You keep picking your nose on stream. You're trash.
I'm adjusting my nose ring.
You're trash human, dude.
It's very obvious that I'm adjusting my nose ring. I'm not picking my nose. Dude, it's so weird because, like, when I see myself, have you ever, like, looked at yourself in reverse? Like, taking a picture of yourself with, like, the iPhone camera?
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you see, like, what the fuck? Why does my face look so stupid?
Right.
My face is, like, slanted to one side more so than the other.
Okay.
Right? I don't know which side.
Okay.
But, so then when I see it in reverse on stream, it's, like, out of line. I mean, you have, like, a perfectly square jaw, so, I mean, you don't have any room to complain or anything like that, but everybody's got a good side.
Oh, yeah, dude, my left is way better than my left, bro.
Oh, yeah.
My left
is
like,
killer.
dude, my left, I look like some, like, Instagram model, bro. And then, like, the right comes into play, and you're like, what happened, dude?
You're like,
the left is nuts, bro.
see on stream? Oh, look at that. Look on stream, dude? Ooh.
Dude, two lefts? Two lefts make a right, boy.
See, so that's the thing is when we set this up for real.
Yeah.
Like,
we only have to do our left side of our face. Can we? No, it's impossible.
No, one person has to be on the right side, which I'm sorry, dog.
Your bad side. I need your bad side.
What?
I need your bad side, dude.
See, the thing is, do we go, like, pick the person who's more attractive and say give them the good side so they look the most attractive they can? Or do we say, like, yeah, you're, like, less attractive, so you need the good side?
What?
Like, which one?
Who are you putting in where?
I'm not putting anyone where. It's just, do you want the good side or not?
All right. Okay. All right. Regardless. All right. What I was gonna say, it was like, well, you're taken, and then I was like, wait, if I pull a honey off Evan and Riley the show, that sucks, dude. That sucks.
Why does it suck?
Actually, it would be kind of a cool story, but nah, I'm not rocking with it.
Nah. All right, then I'll take the good side. It's cool.
You want the good side? Sarah, you're going to get a lot of good side of Riley.
Yeah. My teeth look so white on stream.
Just pearlies. I don't even know what mine looked like there. I got to... Did you share me in that, bro?
Did I what?
Did you share me in that, dude?
What do you mean?
Drive, dog?
What?
The drive.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You did. Okay. I
promise that third one's not about you. I promise. I promise.
Bro, because, like, whenever we, you're just like, dude, because you can talk. And I'm like, what? Thanks.
But you can. Like,
yeah,
you can
no,
talk,
you
but
can
it's not,
too. You
it's
can
not
too, though. Like,
it's not a non-conversational talking. This is, like, the person I'm talking about, it was, like...
Just, like, stop.
Just holy... Like me and you can talk, but then, like, we'll stop, and it's totally fine.
Sure.
It's just like, yeah, we're just not talking for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But this person was like, dude, it's okay to be silent for more than 5 seconds. It's really okay.
You can listen. You can do that.
Yeah.
That's something. That's a skill you should develop. Sick, dog. Well, I mean, like, it's us and Dewey. Potentially someone else. Potentially.
I'm in there. You're in there. Dewey's in there.
I don't know if it counts a moderator as a viewer. However, I think...
Oh, I don't think it does. So someone else is in here. Say what's up in the chat if you're in here, whoever the viewer is.
Say what's up. Say what's up in the chat. Make a Twitch account. Say what's up in the chat.
You think they not have... That's right, people. Not everyone has a Twitch account.
Yeah. I don't know what that fourth
The
one is.
the show has not. Whoever the third person is, the show has not started. So
if you're real,
if this is boring, just ignore this right now.
Yeah, you're like, dude, these kids suck. I don't know.
Oh, I got a great.
Do we want to like bring it down a little bit?
Volume wise?
No. What? Bro, we gotta up the amps, dog. Up the amps.
Apparently, the reviews came in from the La Chica, and she said, "You looked so uninterested the whole time." So
you gotta.
Gonna try. Gotta
just
work
very
my.
Engaged. I mean, but that's just the Riley Ward aesthetic.
Is just uninterested.
Just like I don't even care.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
That's pretty you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty casual.
I exude that. It is casual. It's just me. It's just what I'm doing. So if I move the mic down to here, does it still sound good?
Yeah. It sounds the same.
I'm just trying to get it out of the picture. Maybe a little bit more.
I mean, it's just a red light. It's fully out now.
No, there's the red light. Oh wait, now okay, I'm delayed. Oh wait, I can just look. That. I can just look at my Skype. Why don't I do that?
Just looking at my Skype.
Look at my Skype.
It's my Skype.
Right.
So I think I want to set this. I don't know how I want to set this up, dude. I got like windows everywhere, but I'm just making sure that like I can see when we don't. I don't know how to do this, man. All right, there's a lot of pressure. I don't know. Whatever.
Speaking of podcasts, apparently they're on Spotify now. Apparently that's a thing.
Podcasts are on Spotify?
Yeah, they got them on Spotify now.
That's kind of nice.
They're trying to get at that iTunes market.
They are, dude. But I don't know.
Did you have the lady shave up your beard?
Bro, what?
Did she shave up your beard for you?
Bro, what?
She trimmed your beard?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it looks nice, man.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks.
Did she ask you for the eyebrows?
No, she didn't. I've never done my eyebrows.
See, they ask me every time. They go, "Do you want your eyebrows shaved?" And I go, do I just have the bushiest fucking eyebrows? Because they don't ask anybody else that I know.
Bro, they've never asked me for my eyebrows. And like the dude before me was like sitting in the chair, and this guy like. I heard him like you know you're just like listening, you're waiting, and you're just listening to that like typical stylist customer conversation, and dude, I'm gonna eat you alive, Brian. Okay, how about that? Sorry, it's from earlier. But so like they're just talking. This guy's like kind of douchey, and
totally.
She's
like
at
sports clips. I mean that's.
No, I wasn't. But like.
Oh, you weren't.
Like, no. And so like. He's got this like super shortcut, and then like he's a college kid. He goes to Northern. I overheard the whole thing, and
that sucks.
Yeah, it does. And then he like transferred from there, and she's like, okay,
is whole shit, dude.
Exactly, dude. I listened to damn near the whole haircut, bro. I was there. I was in it. So she's like, all right, like, are we all good to go? And he goes, oh, can we get the eyebrows? She's like, yeah, that's fine. And like goes back, and he's like, yeah, it's been a while, so I'm hoping they're not too blonde under there. But I was like, bro, what are you, dude?
I'm gonna be honest though.
I'm like, what are you right now, dude?
I've gotten my eyebrows done before.
Have you? I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna knock it, but like I've never done it. However,
see, because you got, but like yours look pretty. Just they're pretty tame. But like if I move these glasses, dude, I got that full uni going. I mean, you can kind of see it on stream a little bit. Oh man, don't do that, Riley. I just showed it off there.
Show all that.
But
wait, what? I don't know who that is.
Mrs. Weiss.
Mrs. Weiss. Welcome to the stream, Mrs. Weiss.
How you doing?
I got a friend with the last name Weiss, so if you're his mom, shouts you out.
Shouts out Kathy.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's her name.
Oh. Okay. All right. Fair enough. It's my sister, Doug. It's my sister.
Why is it Weiss though?
Because Weiss is white in German, so she's like,
Oh, Weiss. This is okay.
All right, that was not. That was a terrible German accent, by the way.
No, that was close, man.
Crisp. All right, are we going live, dog? We got like 5 viewers in here, which is like
Yeah.
everyone I told the stream was gonna be on, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We doing it?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, cool. What's slapping, y'all? You're listening to Evan and Riley, the show live part 2. There's that signature screech. Nailed it. Today is the 25th of July. Hopefully we can get this one on YouTube. The first one was on Twitch.
I believe we got the settings right now, correct?
Yeah, we're hoping. If this doesn't save afterwards, we know we did not get it right. However, well, I think we're fine. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm Evan. This is my co-host,
Riley Ward. What's going on?
There he is.
1877 Cars for Kids. Check me out.
Dude, that commercial is amazing, and like
it's so good.
It's been around since we were Cars for Kids, and like it's honestly, there's nothing that's topped it. No jingle has ever gotten stuck in my head harder than Cars for Kids, bro. That monotone ass dude rocking one Cars for Kids. Like it's all day. It's all day, dude.
Have you heard the new version of it though?
There's a new version, bro.
It's like they went full dad rock with some kids singing it. Like at the end, this little girl is just belting it. She hits like a high note too.
Slaps, bro.
Yeah.
That new Cars for Kids, bro. You ain't even bumping that Cars for Kids, dog. Like, yo, what should be on my summertime playlist? Cars for Kids, bro. What do you mean?
Always.
What else? Cars for Kids, dude. Cars for Kids.
They play like all the classics. They play, Cars for Kids. Peter Francis Geraci gets up there.
Bro, when were you
in Iraq? Need a check?
Was it me and you that passed his office?
Yes,
and we were Schaumburg. Like, bro, he's real. The Geraci man, dude.
There's one in Carpentersville.
Wow.
Down 31, but that's neither here nor there. Peter Francis Geraci.
Shouts out all these Chicagoland homies.
Commercials.
Luna,
Luna. But I've been listening to 670 The Score a lot recently. Some talk radio for you. Yeah. Some sports radio. They play all that shit all the time.
Dude, one of my like favorite. What was that?
What?
There's just
the little wave.
There's just
There's like a gnat or something.
Okay. Did you get him?
I don't know. JG Wentworth. Shouts out JG Wentworth.
Oh man, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
That's man. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, bro. There's like some bangers.
I think that's a little more than regional. I bet they have some.
Does O'Reilly got reach?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. They're a chain.
All right.
But
true.
Okay, hold on. I've been listening to 670 The Score, and there's this guy that does nighttime talks on there. He's like, I don't know if he's like 6 p.m. and on or 7 p.m. and on, something like that. And his name is Lawrence Holmes. Okay. And he did the cardinal sin of an interviewer. And so he's interviewing a white guy, right? If he's interviewing a white guy, it's like, hey man, what's going on? I'm a Chicago guy, like, very just standard Chicago guy.
Just couple of Chicago guys.
Yeah,
just out late night.
Not that Chicago, more like just I don't know, just sports fan. You can tell he likes the Sox.
Guy. Yeah.
Even though he says he likes the Cubs, but he's a South Side kind of guy.
Right. But like Cubs are winning, so.
Yeah. And then he has, I don't know who the dude was, but it was an African American guy.
Okay.
And he changed his tone and the way he was kind of verbalizing things. It wasn't like, man, the party was crazy. It was like the party was popping all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
But in like a very enunciated,
it was like
and was it very enunciated? Like, Man, that party was popping. Or was it
No,
like that
no, I
party's
was like,
popping, bro?
yeah, man, that party was popping. Like back in the
Oh,
day,
man.
he was like, back in the day, bro. I'm
Bad.
telling
Bad
my
news.
man,
Bad news, man.
and like as a viewer, I don't know if everyone felt this way. The like four of the people that listened to his show probably were like, "Oh, this is just like normal with talk or whatever," right? But when I heard it and I heard the guy's response, like because the Lawrence is telling a story, right?
Right.
And he's just kind of going with that flow that's like, what are you doing, dude? And then the guy's just like, yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's wild. And you could just tell he was just not interested at all. And I feel like
That
he felt a
sucks.
little weird. And if I could remember, it's a former Bear. He had a former Bear on. I don't remember who the guy's name was though.
Okay.
But
Was it like Anthony Adams, maybe? He's like pretty big in the
it,
former
was
Bears
he?
scene.
And the guy was talking about how he missed weight a bunch. So I guess like rules for football is you gotta like be at a certain weight. But
Anthony Adams was a big dude. I wouldn't be
yeah,
surprised. Like, did he say like Anthony Adams works for like Comcast Sportsnet? So I know he's like in the area now.
it was probably him because he did a Lovie Smith impression that was pretty good. But
If he was like funnier, it's Anthony Adams.
yeah, it was probably him then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he brought that tone, and I was just like, oh, that's the one thing.
Rough,
Like
dude,
that's
rough.
like you can't do that as an interviewer. You have to just be yourself. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But
that
yeah,
sucks.
yeah. But yeah,
That
670
sucks.
score, solid station.
One of my favorite things they said like recently, I listened to them back in like the winter when like college hoops was in full swing and everything, and I was listening, I was just driving somewhere, and they were talking about like just relevant hoops, right? And they this dude, he's talking about DePaul basketball, because like the city of Chicago likes to hype it up, but like DePaul basketball is nowhere near what it once was. Like they're trying to come up, you know what I mean? But like they're having rough times. I know you're not like super big into college basketball, but I'll keep it
I know
short.
DePaul is like they've made March Madness a couple of times, right?
Yeah, but like like way long ago. It's been a long time since they've made it. I mean, like
Okay.
there's always a chance to make March Madness if you win your tournament and stuff. You don't have to have a great season, but anyways, like this guy was talking. I can't even remember who it was, but he was saying like if DePaul hoops was playing outside of my house, I would tell them to keep it down. He's like, that's how irrelevant they are, because like the one guy was just loving them, just loving on DePaul hoops, and he's like, so no. DePaul hoops is garbage. Just stop.
That's pretty good.
Like
That's pretty good.
the like DePaul built, because like the men's basketball team at DePaul, they play at the Allstate Arena and they sell like no tickets. Well, the girls team has a stadium like by campus that the
It's the girls that are really good.
yes,
right?
the guys don't play in. Like that's rough, dude. Like consider like
yeah.
normally like if there's an arena they share, or like maybe it's not big enough for like a guy, but like I feel like the girls sell more tickets if they're so much better. I mean, typically women's basketball doesn't sell as many tickets as men's basketball, no matter like good or bad. But I still think that's kind of ridiculous, man. That's
crazy.
Yeah, so he's just
That's
saying how
pretty
irrelevant it was hilarious. I don't really listen to like talk radio much, but like it was great.
See, but they say that about DePaul, but then Ice Cube has that new Big Three thing. I don't know if you've seen that. Have you heard about that?
What is that?
Ice Cube's basketball league, where
No.
he's got retired and like old school players.
Is that the basketball tournament on ESPN right now?
It might be.
There's like a basketball tournament on ESPN right now, and it's like teams of just like 5 random dudes. Well, it's 5-on-5 basketball, so they have like a little bit of a bench. Oh, it's not?
No, it's 3-on-3, and it's like Jason Williams. You remember White Chocolate?
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, Scalabrini's in it.
Dope. So just like older dudes.
Yeah, like names you hear and you go, oh yeah, that was.
Oh, Riley froze. We're gonna chill a little bit. I'm gonna hang out. Maybe his internet dropped. That's cool. We really got to do this together. I'm just gonna hang out by myself. So this like 3v3 basketball league, it seems pretty dope. However, like I was talking today with some friends, is that this like they want to do it for like flag football, However, this is gonna be so weird. Like just me, just chilling. We're gonna end his call. Oh, nice, thanks, dog. I'm gonna call him back. But I'm gonna mute him. So like they're trying to do it with flag football, and it looks like super super interesting. Yeah, dude, you're right. You're so right. Is he here? Is he here? Is he live? Yo, what's up, dude?
Did it drop?
No, you did.
Oh.
Because the stream's still up. Stream's still up.
Dope. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah. So
you're still
so
hold on.
players.
You're loading in, dog. We'll let you.
Oh.
You're wheeling around right now. You're still loading in. It's casual, dude. What I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna pull you out, and then when you come back in, so it's just me right now. But you can talk. You can talk. Talk about this 3v3 basketball, dog. You heard it? You here for this 3v3 basketball then? Casual. Anyways.
Hello?
Yo. Are you here, dog?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. But my Skype crashed, and now I'm just like back in this call.
All right, just restart your Skype and call me back.
All right.
Dope.
I'm calling you.
What?
Yeah.
You're still on Skype.
I can't tell you what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna end it. Okay, this is over. It's over. It's done. Stop. Well, hopefully that works out. There's this flag football league that. Oh, there he is in chat. There's this flag football league. And basically, it's like all these ex-pros, like Mike Vick, Terrell Owens, Ocho Cinco, and it looks badass, dude. There's like all these ex-pros, and then like some. Let's see if he gets back in here.
I tell you. Hey, what's up, man? What's up?
What's going on?
Yeah, Skype never fails, dude.
Dude,
you know what?
Skype's probably the best program ever invented.
Honestly, and if my internet dropped and that was why, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. No, internet's fine. Watching the stream, totally fine. All right.
It's just Skype, dude. You gotta love it. Skype's probably the best of all time.
Man,
shouts out Skype. We need that sponsorship money, Doug. Appreciate you.
But right, let's just jump right back into. I don't know what you said when I was gone, but
I was always trying to finish this thought about this flag football league, but I will bounce off.
Not flag football.
I know you're 3v3 basketball. Talk about it.
All right, Mike Bibby's in it.
Okay, the Bibs.
I'm pretty sure the Bibs. Just like teams like that, and it's like, really, do I want to watch some 3-on-3 half court basketball? Half court, I'm pretty sure, by the way. Pretty sure they check up.
That's kind of. It's just like it's like a street league 3-on-3, like you're playing 2K.
Yeah, but it's like 40-year-olds.
40-year-olds playing 2K with their bodies. So
with
basketball.
Their bodies.
40-year-olds playing basketball, 3-on-3. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So and just like a little factoid here, I guess Ice Cube has the arena that Floyd Mayweather McGregor is supposed to be in. Booked on the same day that they planned, and so they had to pay. I don't know if they negotiated it out yet. I just heard about this, but they had to like negotiate with Ice Cube to get the arena back.
Oh, so Ice Cube made him pay like a ridiculous amount of money.
If it wasn't at least $4 or $5 million, like.
Oh yeah.
Like he definitely he's a businessman. He's a smart businessman for sure.
He is.
Yeah, but so this basketball league, I have no interest in. I don't think hardly anybody does. I don't know. Like, who wants to watch a bunch of washed-up players? No offense to Jason Williams, he's still got some moves on him, but it's like those knees. I think he got hurt actually, so he's not even playing. He hurt his knee.
Right.
Like, and it's like, dude, that's not uncommon. You're 40. You can't be jumping around like that again. You can't be throwing the ball in between your legs that quick. What are you doing, dude? And the score just pushes that. They've had interviews with like 6 of the players. They had Scalabrine on there. They had some other dude, like Reggie Davis, maybe his name is. I don't even remember the guy's name. But they just have like players on there and they're just pushing it hard. They're like, this is so cool. Like, it's really cool, man. It's really cool. Is it though? Is it? Are you just saying that because they're giving you some money to talk about it? Get that Ice Cube money coming in. I think so. Money. Ice Cube's pushing that shit hard. But I bet he's making decent money off of it.
Oh, he's got to.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever, like, whatever network they teamed up with probably gave him a ridiculous amount of money. One, because, like, Ice Cube's back in the whole thing. Two, because it's all ex-pros. So, they need a hefty check as well. So, it's just, that just sounds like way more expensive than the money it's actually going to bring in for whatever network they're teamed up with.
Mm-hmm. I think it's FS1. So Fox
That
Sports.
makes sense. Fox Sports 1 has been taking, like, a lot of risks lately in terms
UFC.
of, like, the sports world. And just, they're trying to, like, go all out in, like, every direction they possibly can.
Yeah.
Whether it's, like, covering soccer way more in the States than it's typically covered and bringing in, like, Skip Bayless and just, like, doing ridiculous stuff.
Which, Skip Bayless.
I can't stand the man.
Can't really. He plays a character, though. That's really what he does. I don't think
there's
any of that's genuine at all.
No, dude, you can't have those opinions and be real.
Yeah,
you can't be a real person with those opinions. No way.
Yeah, I mean, Stephen A. Smith's the same way, though.
Yeah, but, like, the opposite end of the spectrum, which is why they worked so great together, because they were both, like, terrible and ridiculous to watch. So
yeah, and that's, like, the whole thing is, like, Skip Bayless, like, it doesn't even matter what he says. Like, he just says whatever will get people to go, what? What are you talking about?
Like, dude, no way, not a chance.
He goes, McGregor will knock out Mayweather first round. Like, that's probably his stance. I don't know his actual stance on it, but that's probably his stance. His other stance is probably... Is he the LeBron supporter? Like, he thinks LeBron's better than Jordan?
Smith?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Smith,
yeah.
Smith does.
Yes, Stephen A. does.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless is, like, he hates LeBron, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. There's two crazy things. Like, the stance you should have on LeBron is he seems like a good guy, and he's probably one of the best basketball players of all time.
Yeah, hands down.
Hands down. But they're like, so Skip has the I hate LeBron, even though he's like a super nice dude seemingly.
Yeah, but like let me try to nitpick every flaw to tell you why he's not the best or one of the best. It's like hands down, dude. He's dominating the league is the most athletic it's ever going to be, and like that point always continues every single year, and he's the top of it. So
he's probably one of the best.
Yes, like he's insane. Like his stats back it up. Yeah, dude, and like I used to not like LeBron because of the whole Heat thing, and then they'd always play the Bulls, and then the Bulls would lose to him, so I didn't like LeBron. But like this past NBA Finals, I wanted LeBron to win so bad because that Golden State team is stupid. It's dumb. It's a basketball killer, and I hate it.
I like it.
You like with KD? How can you like that? I hope the Thunder this year with Paul George just run all over them.
It's not gonna happen.
I really hope it does.
It's not gonna happen.
It might.
It's not gonna happen.
It'll be a good series. They will not go four straight every single game.
If this is how they win. You ready?
The Warriors this year?
Okay. No. The not Golden State. Oklahoma City.
Okay.
If they had the team that they had when Durant was on there, like if they get Ibaka got traded, right?
I don't know where Ibaka is.
Ibaka was like the killer power forward, just big body in the paint. Like they need someone like that. They got the Steven Adams dude, who's like, he's good. He's good for sure. He's just not like the power dude. So they need a good power forward. And then they got Westbrook. Like, it doesn't even matter who's at shooting guard. Shooting guard is, like, pretty much the most irrelevant position right now, I feel like. Like, that is a purely scoring position right now.
So, like the only
if they got Jimmy Butler, that's it. That's a team that could rival the Warriors.
Bro,
but they did.
The Timberwolves?
Timberwolves are looking all right.
Like,
give them 2 years.
Crazy.
Give them 2 years.
This year, they will probably be the 3 seed in the East.
Oh, they'll probably be the 1.
No, they're not going to be the 1.
The Celtics were the 1.
That's
last
true.
year.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
The Celtics, The Celtics like were the one regular season. However, they're like a couple years away from winning it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I think the Timberwolves will be. To be like Golden State doesn't matter. Like doesn't matter where they place, or not Golden State. The Cavaliers, it doesn't matter where they could be 8th seed if they wanted to, and they'd still win. They'd probably win it all.
Dude, I don't know what's gonna happen with them. Are you hearing all the news?
Yeah, Kyrie's going.
D-Rose
wants
is
to go.
there.
D-Rose is there. What? Okay.
Yikes!
Okay, what?
Yikes!
Okay, what is the front office's thought on D-Rose? Like, what are they seeing that everyone else is not seeing?
Dude, because like, all right, as Bulls fans, like we loved him. He was the MVP. He carried us to the playoffs. It was amazing. And then his knee started getting problems. We're like, oh, that sucks. We want him to come back. And then it happened again, and we're like, that sucks. Return 2, I was not a fan of. And then like it just happened and happened. Like finally he went to the Knicks. We were happy to see him go. The Knicks fans, when they got D-Rose, they were super happy. And then they see what happened. They're like, oh crap. Like, dude, this dude's knees are dog shit. They're gone. They will never be good again. Dude, he didn't play. He like hardly played for the Knicks, and the Knicks fans were pissed. If you checked like the NBA subreddit, they're like, dude, get Derrick Rose off this team. I don't know what LeBron or the front office of the Cavs sees in Derrick Rose, or if they thought he was the best available point guard. What I don't get is they got Derrick Williams or Darren. It's Darren, right?
Darren, something like that, yeah.
Darren Williams.
The guy from the Nets.
Yeah.
Right?
They got him, and he like did terrible behind Kyrie. I think if like he has the ball, like dude can be elite. He was really good on the Nets. Like, it's just I don't know.
But you gotta think. So like, okay, Derrick Rose, killer, right? Killer had the injury, created a little like he just wasn't going all out like he was before.
Sure.
Had a second injury. Just like, and his attitude just changed. He's, in my opinion, like what I see in him now is someone who's like, I'm just here to get this check.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't care about winning. He doesn't care about playing. The fans already don't like him, so he has no motivation to do anything like substantial.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna hover around, because if you get below 9 points a game as a point guard, you're probably not gonna play. But he's gonna
unless
hover
you're
around.
like Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, and you're just dime piece passing all over the place. But he's going to hover around 13 points a game, and he's going to get, 6 assists maybe.
Yeah.
Not gonna hardly play defense. He never really played defense in the first place. And, yeah, he's gonna be a decent backup for sure. But it's like that's the last thing
I hope he doesn't start because otherwise they're going to have some trouble next year. Because like in those games where like Kyrie came up clutch, like LeBron needed him to play.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's not going to be there, LeBron has like no one to fall on.
It's weird looking at some footage though that they show now where it's like Kyrie's talking about I want to leave, I don't want to play here anymore. Right?
Yeah.
And then they now they're instead of showing like the big if Kyrie was like I'm gonna sign a 5-year deal, they'd show all the good shots at him and LeBron like best friends, like picking each other up and like man that was awesome, like them winning games, like assists, alley-oops, all that. But now because he's like I want to get out of here, they're showing like LeBron giving him the cold shoulder and just like yelling at him, and it's like a completely different tone.
And that's so easy to pull from clips because
it really is.
They're playing a game for a living and it is so competitive, dude. Like, of course those moments are gonna happen. It's not like this is all it was between LeBron and Kyrie. There was never a good relationship. They didn't win a ring together. It's like, dude, yeah, they did. They killed it, dude. Like, come on, they can't. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm done with the NBA talk. I'm over.
Yeah, NBA. I'm not a big NBA guy, to be honest. I remember right after when Derrick Rose was in his heyday, I watched like every game. But since then, like now they're in the rebuild, the Bulls, and I'm just like.
Yeah, there's no reason to watch the Bulls, so there's no like hometown. It's just kind of dead right now, and it's just like the Hawks. It's just not fun.
I think the Hawks are going to be like that this year. There's just not going to be a huge reason to watch.
No, dude. They're like, Okay.
You think they're gonna come back?
All right, 2 years in a row they got bounced from the first round. However, they played such tough teams in the first round. Okay, those teams were so good and so
they went
physical.
on.
Nashville played us so physically, ended up in the Stanley Cup Finals. Right? They beat us like they hands down. However, dude, the Blackhawks were the 1 seed, dude. They're so good, and even though they've lost some key roles, they've gained a few back in Brandon Saad. I love to see him back, and like they're still gonna be great, dude. Like it's Quenneville, you got Kane, you got Taves, you got Crawford, like you got Duncan Keith and Seabrook. It's
what
like,
happened? What happened to Taves? Like what? He was kind of shaky in the one and done series in the playoffs. Like he just didn't look.
There's some series where like people forget like when Jonathan Taves isn't like showing up in the playoffs. That's because the other teams are throwing everything they can at him, so he is making everyone else on the ice better. And if no one on the ice is playing well around him, it just makes him look worse. So I mean, like he's just getting bodied by the massive team of the Nashville Predators. So I don't know. He's amazing. I'm not gonna take anything away from him from that series.
I saw a post or an article about it, and it was like, it's because he changed up his diet 3 years ago, and it's catching up with him. And I was like,
3 years ago?
3 years ago, 2014. He said, "Oh yeah, I actually just started eating this." Like low protein, high fat diet or something like that. He's like eating some weird diet.
Okay.
And they're like, he might not even be doing that anymore.
Right. That was 3 years ago.
And they were like, yeah,
his body's collapsing on him. That diet 3 years in a row.
That's it for him. He's out the door.
Jonathan Tate, Patrick Kane. Who knows? He might be one and done. He might go punch a cab driver. Blackhawks are donezo. We'll see ya.
I didn't know that until like 4 days ago.
Really?
That happened. Yes.
Why did that come up 4 days ago?
They were talking about like I heard something on the score about like all these players and like all their. Oh, it was who was it? It was Ezekiel Elliott recently.
Yeah, because he's got that thing going. So.
Yeah, someone said like the commissioner of the NHL gave like Taze a slap on the wrist, and like that didn't, or not Taze, Kane a slap on the wrist for that. But they made him like apologize, and like that's what the NFL should do with Ezekiel Elliott. And then these other guys were like, "Nah, like whatever." But yeah,
isn't Kane punched a cab driver?
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's insane. Like he was drunk, and I think he was with his brother or something, and they were like back home in Buffalo, and like it was when he was like super. I mean, Kane has been on the Blackhawks. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
It's fine. It's a New York cab driver.
A Buffalo cab driver, you can punch. He probably said some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you coming back home and you go drink in Chicago, and just you got him. He was probably chirping at him. Come play for the Sabres. We suck. But I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, isn't Zeke's like domestic? Like, didn't he hit? Yeah. So how is that the same?
Female. It's not domestic. He hit a woman though.
Oh.
Which I don't really understand the differential. Like, is it if you're dating that person, is it domestic abuse?
I guess.
And then if you're not in a relationship, you just punch a random girl in a club, it's just assault. But I mean, it's just as bad for sure.
Yeah. Why even call
That's
it?
That's actually
domestic?
Probably worse. It's probably worse if you punch a random girl.
I don't know if. I mean, they're both. I think they're equal if it's a random girl or your girl, but.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's not my.
At least it's a familiar fist. At least it's a familiar fist when it's domestic abuse.
Familiar fist to familiar face.
Yeah.
Less time.
That's usually how it goes. Oh.
Yeah, I know that face.
Speaking of time in sports, okay. OJ is being released in, I believe, October of this year.
Wow.
He had a 33-year robbery sentence. So that's what they got him on, They didn't get him on. They didn't get him on what he really did.
Dude, what did he do? What did OJ do?
Oh, I think it was double homicide. That might be it.
I don't know.
Might be it.
Maybe.
Also,
Dude,
from the police.
Dude, this glove doesn't. The glove don't fit, dude.
They.
When I spread my hands like this, the glove doesn't.
And then he also might have written a book called "If I Did It."
Maybe. This is how I would do it.
Yeah, if I committed double homicide on my lover and her, and my ex-lover and her current lover, then this is how I would.
Yeah.
If. Come on.
Allegedly.
So he got 33 years. So they didn't get him on the original robbery charge or the evading the police, which I don't even think they charged him with evading the police because he had that like 6-hour run from the cops in his white Bronco. There's like a bunch of rap lines about it.
Yeah.
A white Bronco like emoji.
Yeah, swerve off in their Bronco like emoji. Yeah, every rapper wants to for some reason. I don't know. Why
the Bronco is a cool car though. I kind of like it. The truck thing.
It's like a two-door. It's like a truck SUV.
Yeah, it's like a 2-door truck thing.
But like an SUV.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But
they're bringing it back. Do you know that?
Really?
I think they're bringing back. I think they're bringing back the Bronco and the Ranger. I know they're bringing back the Bronco. I don't know about the Ranger, but like.
Bronco's gonna look dumb.
It looks kind of like. I don't know how to explain it, but you have to look it up. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just kind of. It's kind of like like a Dodge Challenger.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
let's keep going.
It's fine. It's casual, dude.
We can splice it together in editing.
It
did record,
it's post.
Though. It did record,
It's in post. It did? Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah, saving him, so.
Nice. Well, so it's saving him.
It's saving him. We did that right.
We did something right. Internet.
But
I'm
so
looking at you.
Let's just jump right back into that.
The fascination of OJ, or like.
So yeah, OJ is getting let out on his robbery charge of 33 years. So when they got him on robbery, they didn't get him on the murder. So when they got him on robbery, like the judge just went ham and gave him like 33 years. I don't know what he stole. I don't know what he did to get that charge, but they gave him 33 years. And it's been 9, and they're giving him parole.
Wow, I was like, dude, when? Because people are saying like, yeah, like he's getting out, like it's the trial, and I was like, what? Wasn't it like a shit ton of time? Like I didn't look into it.
It was
like the most recent stuff, so I didn't know that it was like 33-9. So I'm kind of
33 years. Usually, I feel like they usually cut the time in half. But I guess for like what's considered like a petty crime, like robbery, like maybe they're way more lax about when they put him on parole. And he has been a model prisoner. Like he's been,
all right,
just killing it. But
well, not the best phrase.
Oh yeah.
Well, sorry,
can't win them all. Can't win them all.
That's fine.
But yeah, he does have there is a show about it starring Cuba Gooding Jr. about the original trial, and I have not watched it. But things I have been watching.
Oh,
transition.
What you been watching there, Riley? What?
Been watching. I don't know if you heard of it. It's a show called Black Mirror on Netflix.
I have actually heard of it.
It's really good. I've only watched 3 episodes, but they're an hour long. About an hour long, and they're like, from what all 3 of the episodes have been different, like a completely different story, like different concepts. So they're essentially like short films.
Yes. Yeah.
About technology.
Like in the future, right?
About the future, yeah. Some of them kind of. The first one, the fact that it's the first one makes complete sense because it was easily the best one out of the first 3. Dang. It is so good. It is awesome. I would like that even if you just watch that one and you're like, this is good, and the rest kind of are, not as good. Just watch that one, like that. The first episode of the first season.
Okay, I think awesome. I watched the first episode of the second season because I was like at my sister's house, and I think it came out and they wanted to watch it. It's the one where like, have you seen the second season?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe it's the first season. I don't know. It's like people have ratings. And it's like what they have access to. So it's kind of like a credit score, but it's like you rate people.
Okay.
Maybe you haven't seen it, but it was like a super cool concept. You should definitely watch that one.
Similar one.
That's the only episode I've seen. So
similar one. Second episode of the first season, people run on the bikes, like the stationary bikes,
okay,
to get points, and then they like live their lives through those points. You know.
So they like, is it? But are those bikes used to like power like companies or something or?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just kind of like manual labor at the worst form.
Yeah, and the first one is about the Prime Minister of England, Britain, whatever. Okay. One of those.
Whatever.
Probably, I think they're the same place, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Prime Minister having to do something like crazy.
Right.
Pretty crazy to save this girl's life, but.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's wild. That was probably the coolest one. That's the one I like the most so far. But what about you? What have you been watching?
I really watched through. I cranked through Silicon Valley this summer. Absolutely love that show. I haven't, however, I caught up to. They're in like season 3 or just finished, right? Or maybe season 4. 3 or 4, whatever. I think it's 4. So I got like halfway. I caught up, and then I stopped watching. So I kind of have like half a season to watch here. But I watched that, loved it. Other than that, like I
watched the first half of the first season so far. Solid,
dude. It's awesome. Keep going. Like, and they're 30 minutes, so like they fly by. You'll just crush them. You'll day in day out. Like I was watching multiple episodes every morning, like with my coffee. It's amazing. It's such a good show. If you're into nerdy shit, like you'll love Silicon Valley. I promise. And like other than that, I'm not a big show guy. I'm more like movies. However, like Dunkirk, bro. Have you seen Dunkirk
I heard it's
yet?
Awesome. No,
oh my god, dude.
See, you're a big movie guy.
Yeah,
I'm
like
total opposite.
Movie comes out, I gotta see it, sort of deal.
I'm like, oh, like I have to pay money to go see that one. If someone wants to take me for free, I'll go. I'll show up, but
I'll be there, dude. My company will be there.
You keep talking about Dunkirk, but I have had a change of heart recently. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit.
You gotta see it, man. It's like honestly spectacular. I have to see it again. Like I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. Like Interstellar is one of my favorite movies of all time. I saw it like 3 times in theaters, and like however many times I've seen it afterwards. It's just amazing. And like his Batmans are stellar, but like
he's the Batman dude.
Yeah, he did the 3 new Batmans with Christian Bale. Well, I guess they're not the new Batmans anymore because you know. But yes. Wait, no, today's $5 Tuesday, dog. What do you want to go see Dunkirk next week? You're trying to go right now, Doug. Let me know.
Next week, the show's happening again.
What? It is. It's the same. We have this show on Tuesdays, dude.
So we got it on $5. Hey, but no one knows about $5 Thursdays for students. However, they don't check IDs.
Nice. Be like, yeah, I'm a student, dude. I got some credentials somewhere.
That's something.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
yeah, so Dunkirk, dude, it's like 1940, early World War II. These British soldiers are trapped on a beach, and the Germans just have them pinned and fully surrounded, and they're closing in on them, and they're trying to evacuate. And it's just the story of like, it's like 3 different plot lines, like going on at different paces that eventually come together, and it's like the coolest shit, dude. It's awesome. You gotta watch it. It's so intense too. It's so intense. It's so loud, and like the suspense is ridiculous. You will jump for dumb reasons.
I'm a big suspense guy.
Okay, then you'll.
Where does it rate on like 1, 2 that Liam or that not Liam Neeson, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he's the mountaineer dude? What was that movie?
Revenant.
Where's it like 1 to Revenant?
Oh man, was, like, see, like Revenant, you're like sick, dude, because like when he's fighting and when Tom Hardy's in it, so there's Revenant. But like, dude, it's up there. Like if it's not the same level of suspense, a little bit less, because like Revenant had a lot of suspense, but it was also really like intense and gritty. Where Dunkirk is like, you just. It captures that feeling of war, and like because like the enemy is really ambiguous and you never really see them, but the shots are coming in and it's like terrifying. So it's really cool in that sense. It's like a completely different feeling of suspense, I would say.
Okay.
And like a lot of like anxiety, and you're very anxious, and you know, because you just want these soldiers to get off this beach, dude. But like so much is going down. It's awesome. It's amazing. So Dunkirk is what I've watched and fully recommend. Everybody and their mother wants me to watch Game of Thrones. I've seen like random episodes as well as the first 2 episodes of season 7.
Dog shit.
Hot take. Riley Ward said it, not me. However, I'm not like that into it, and everyone's like, dude, you gotta start from the beginning. Winter's coming. I'm like, dude, season 7, it says winter's here. Why not just get to winter and skip 60 hours of garbage? See, like, I'm 60 hours behind in the show. 60 hours, dude. I feel like it's one of those pop culture things that I just missed, and I'm just going to take the loss. However, everyone just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, and you keep pushing me to watch the show. I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate it because people keep pushing me. Like when you're in school and you're like in English class and all these teachers are pushing these American classics and you're like, you have to read these first 2 chapters tonight. And you're like, well, now I hate it because I don't want to read it because you're telling me to. So I feel like if all these people just let me enjoy Game of Thrones at my own pace, which maybe never, who knows? Yeah. Like maybe maybe that's the thing, you know? Like I'm not watching it because I don't want to, but it's like if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, I'm just gonna hate it and resent it. You know, kind of like that strict parent or whatever. You know, just like Catholicism, whatever. You know.
Yeah, you know, with the switch and everything. You know, bend you over, spank you a little bit with the spoon.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about the Nintendo Switch, and I was like, bro, that's different. No. That's different, dog. Don't talk. Oh man.
No, so I'll let you guys know when I got 60 hours of free time to just throw into a show.
Yeah, let me just crank that out real quick.
I'm gonna be honest. I watched the first 3 whole seasons
of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I've seen all 3. I've seen it until I'm not. Well, it's 4 seasons ago. I can say it.
Wow.
So
3 full seasons,
Jon Snow,
and you didn't
Jon
like
Snow.
it?
Jon Snow got to the wall.
Okay.
That's what I saw up to.
Okay.
And Jon Snow was the only character I liked. Arya, she's the little girl, I think.
Okay.
With the little sword, little pointy sword or whatever. She's pretty cool. But that's it. I like 2 characters.
All right.
After the first season, I was like, really? That's what they did to finish the first season? This show's gonna go downhill pretty quickly.
See, maybe it's just not for me. You know, like some people don't understand that. Like it's some big phenomenon that like everybody, like as soon as it like christens your eyeballs, you're gonna fall in love and be addicted to it.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like I like nerdy stuff, but it just, I don't know.
It's like I'm kind of like that with House of Cards.
So like I haven't seen House of Cards, but I've heard like mixed bags. Like I've heard like, oh, House of Cards is the best show ever, and then I've heard like House of Cards is good and then it gets bad. I don't know.
And I think it's just me, to be honest. I'm gonna be totally good.
Maybe you're just a stickler, dude.
I think I really only like bad criminal like shows, like crime shows, and like bad reality shows. Like if you're like, oh, hey, let's watch the entirety of House of Cards, I'm like, that's like I gotta really pay attention that whole time.
Yeah.
But if you're like, hey man, I'm like 4 seasons into Bones, that Fox show about
hell yeah.
You know, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch the 2nd episode in the 4th season because it doesn't matter where you start.
Right.
You can get SVU from the chat. SVU, super awesome. I've watched like almost every episode. It's so cringy. It's so bad, but I love it. Criminal Minds. Again, another show. I've watched like every episode. I haven't watched the newer seasons, like 2 of the newer seasons, I think now.
But those are so like nice and easy to pick up because they're just like, I turned on my TV and here's like an hour and a half of Criminal Minds that like chronologically don't make sense at all, but I'm just gonna watch them because they're just mindless. It's like a mindless hour, mindless half hour, like whatever you need, and that's dope. That's dope.
And I know you're a big Breaking Bad guy. Like that was your shit back in the day.
Oh my god. Yeah, I loved it, dude. I loved it. And that's like one of the like chronological shows that I'm just like, wow.
That's another show I watched.
I caught the hype for it.
I watched like 4 seasons and then I just lost it. Like I just couldn't get it back.
Wow.
I watched like 2 seasons of Walking Dead and I just couldn't get it back. That was a show that a lot of people
never
had,
could do.
you know?
Oh yeah, bro. Walking Dead was like the show, and everyone like would just shut down Sunday nights to watch. I was never about it, man. Like
No.
I was never about The Walking Dead. I'm just not a big TV show guy. Like there's very select shows where I will just start grinding and watching them. Like Master of None, that first season came out on Netflix. I watched the whole season in a day because I had a day. And I watched it. I was like, yo, I've heard great things. I'm going to watch it. And I like lighthearted comedy stuff like that. So it's a lot easier to watch. And it's kind of like a movie. It's really easy for me to pay attention and like get deep into the atmosphere for 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
But a show? You're asking me to do that for Game of Thrones? That's 60 hours that I have to like weave together plot lines, and like a couple of my friends are like, dude, when you watch episode 1, text me, you're gonna have questions and I'm gonna answer it. And I'm like, but I don't want that kind of experience.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, ah, God.
Hey, but so this semester we'll just watch it. And
Yeah,
just
dude.
watch all the hype.
Yeah, we'll believe it. We'll our podcast will just become Game of Thrones episodes. We'll just watch.
Yeah.
We'll sit down and we'll talk through an episode, and then there's our podcast as well as an episode of Game of Thrones. So
Yeah. There you go. But
we got it figured out. Crack the
Have
code.
you- so the last movie I saw. So I've
Yeah.
seen like 2 or 3 movies recently in the theaters because my girlfriend's mom hooks it up and she's like, hey, if we all go, I'll pay. And I'm like, awesome.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buy popcorn. Sure.
Sure.
It's what, like $10, but still.
Yeah.
It's better than popcorn and the ticket.
Right. Yeah.
But Amazing Spider-Man.
Ooh.
And it's not Amazing Spider-Man, is it? It's like Spider-Man Homecoming or
Well,
something.
no, I think it's like the Amazing Spider-Man Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
Solid.
Oh yeah.
Solid.
Awesome movie, dude.
I think for me it surpassed the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
I really liked it though. I really liked the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Like
Which
I really
one?
liked it. All 3 of them.
Well, the third is just like a cringe fest. Like,
with
the part where
Topher Grace.
yeah, and when he's like walking down the street and he's just like checking himself out because he's like got like Venom shit on him. Like that's like it sucked.
Yeah.
But as a kid, like, oh my god, I loved him. Like as a kid, I fell in love with Star Wars because of the prequels, and that's like what was around. But like now, I cannot go back and watch them because I don't want to ruin that memory of me in my head that was like an awesome movie. Like I don't want that. I don't want.
However,
I know what
with the Spider-Man casting, I think the casting was a little off.
Really for what?
So Zendaya is like the nerdy girl. What?
Yeah, she is now going to be.
Zendaya?
But like she's going to be Mary Jane, but not Mary Jane.
Which is cool. That's fine. That's fine. With
But
me.
like,
but
it's
really,
like her friends call her MJ. Like, dog, what? But like, you're supposed to be Mary Jane. You're not Mary Jane. I don't understand.
That's cool. Also, Childish Gambino is like the drug runner, like small time drug dealer. What?
No, that's dope. Do you know the story about Donald Glover?
Yeah,
and Spider-Man?
he was supposed to be Spider-Man.
For
right?
the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So he was going to be Spider-Man. So like when Andrew Garfield was trying out for the role, Donald Glover was number 2. Like he didn't get it to Andrew Garfield. So, like it's kind of cool that they brought him into this one. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Did you sketch the Stan Lee?
Oh yeah.
That was cool. I like the Stan Lees. Every time I see
Stan
them,
Lee's is in everyone. Like every
Yeah.
But like
I like
no,
those.
yeah. Like he was early. Normally he's a little bit later into the movie, but he was like fresh out. Stan Lee just peeping out the window like what's good.
Yeah. And I blinked for a second and I was like, and then like I had to like take a second. I was like, oh wait, that was like the Stan Lee moment in the movie.
Like that. There it is.
Yeah.
There was that. Every Marvel movie's got the Stan Lee moment. You can't miss it.
Yeah. There was the one where he was like in a high-rise building in like a library or something, and like they flew by him.
That was in That was in another Spider-Man. That was a Spider-Man one.
Was that a Tobey Maguire one? Maybe.
No, that was a Garfield one.
No way.
Yes, it was.
I've never seen those. There's no way I know that.
Then maybe it's like a.
Is it a?
Was it in Infinity War?
It might have been. And
Did
he
you
kind of
see
just does
that?
like a oh
Yeah, he's like a
what was that?
janitor in a library. He's like cleaning.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I saw some video, but whatever.
I don't know. I don't know which one it
Regardless,
is. I don't know. I remember the Deadpool one because that's like the funniest Stan Lee one.
haven't seen Deadpool.
All right, well, Stan Lee's like in a strip club, just like tits out
My
for
man.
Harambe. Yeah, it's
My
awesome.
man.
Yeah, he's killing it.
I gotta see Deadpool. That's when I.
It's cool. Like I'm pretty happy they're making a second one. I just hope they don't ruin like the whole aesthetic and everything of it because it was just like it was this really raunchy and gory Marvel movie. It was a side of
Yeah.
Marvel that we hadn't seen, and it's like he's in the comics and that's how he is, and they stayed very true to that. So I really hope they don't try and like make it big, like try and go like really really mainstream. I mean, like
Yeah.
just like make it PG-13 and dumb it down. That would like literally kill all the momentum.
That would suck.
Yeah,
That would suck.
yeah. And I'm not like a huge Ryan Reynolds guy, but he does the role really well. So
See, I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds guy. He's
really,
a good-looking dude. He's a good-looking dude. He's
but
funny.
like what
What can you hate?
that like he just kind of sucks.
What?
I just
Okay,
don't.
I guess. Okay, but dude, he's been in like some banger movies. He was in Clerks. I'm pretty sure, right? Ryan
Was he?
Reynolds, maybe. Was he in Clerks? He's been in some like funny
I
movies.
don't think he
some,
was
like,
in Clerks.
I think he was in Clerks.
I don't know about Clerks.
See, we need someone to look this up.
Yeah, we
Let me
need
just
a
look up-
producer, Clerks, Ryan Reynolds.
Maybe not Clerks, but he was in one of those, like I forget that dude's name, Silent Bob, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob.
What's
Kevin
Silent Bob's
Smith.
name?
Kevin Smith.
He's been in like a couple Kevin Smith movies.
Really?
I swear, maybe I'm talking out of my ass. But
I think you are, but no, maybe you're right. I don't know. Ryan Reynolds
like-
is just like I don't know.
dude's always got a six-pack, which is stupid, by the way.
Just dumb
How?
sixer, dude. Just a dumb sixer.
he
I think
was,
like
Go ahead,
he's
go ahead.
what was I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, he's like this like witty douche all the time.
Yeah,
And, like-
it like speaks to me though, because like
You're just like Ryan Reynolds is me, dog.
yeah, me but more attractive, so he gets away with it a little bit more.
How about it?
Yeah, maybe he wasn't, but what was he in that I'm thinking of?
That garbage Green Lantern movie?
Oh, that was pretty bad. And he was in Buried. Did you see that? The whole movie was shot in a casket.
No, where he's like trying to get out, he's like buried
Yeah.
alive. Was it good?
No,
I mean, it's just Ryan Reynolds in a box. I don't know how good it
for
could be.
for what it was, he did a pretty good job. To be honest, like what can you do for a whole movie that's in a box, and it's a full feature-length movie?
What?
Yeah, dude, it's an
Oh
hour
my-
and a half at least.
I would go insane as a viewer. No, I'm not
I watched
watching
the whole
that.
thing. I
You
watched
did?
the whole thing. Yeah,
Is it on like Netflix or something?
yeah, it was. I don't know if it still is, but
Oh.
an hour 35 of. I think there's like
Just
scenes
a
of
homie in a
stuff
casket.
out. There's got to be some scenes of some. I think people. I don't think it's solely in that. I think there's shots of people outside of it looking for him.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I feel like there has to be.
Hopefully, I don't
I don't
know.
remember it.
Unless
a
he's
whole
just
lot of-
like not.
I'm looking at
maybe-
screenshots. It looks like it's literally just him and that, and yeah,
All right.
that's
Ryan
it.
Reynolds carried a whole movie in a casket.
That's-
Maybe I got to give him props. Maybe I'll put him
You
on the
gotta
good
give
list
him a
now.
little props for that.
Maybe I'll put yeah. All
He's
right.
in the Blade movies. He's in
I
Scrubs.
remember he was in Trinity.
Yeah, Blade Trinity. That was it.
Yeah.
Van Wilder. He's in a Van Wilder movie.
Isn't he Van Wilder?
Is he Van? Oh, he is. Duh.
I'm like, come on, dog.
Apparently, he was on the X Files for an episode.
The
And,
X Files? Was
The
it
X-Files.
like the TV? Didn't they do like a reboot?
Yeah, but it's the same people in the reboot.
Nah,
Pretty sure. I'm not a big X-Files guy. I know a lot of people like that show. I've never really watched it. Amityville Horror. That movie was terrifying. I watched that when I was like 6 years old.
He was in there?
Yeah, he was in that. I guess it came out in 2005, so I wasn't 6.
Oh, that's
but
like the reboot.
Yeah.
Wait,
He was Wolverine, apparently.
in what movie?
X-Men Origins?
He's in X-Men Wolverine Origin thing.
Oh, he's Wade Wilson. I'm reading this wrong, dude.
You're just like, dude, he's on Clerks. Ryan Reynolds is God. Second Coming of Christ confirmed.
But easily his best movie was R.I.P.D. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Bro, dude, that is like the worst movie of all time.
Dude, Jeff Bridges? Are you kidding?
Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds, they like the Rest in Peace department. That's what it stands for. That's awful.
There's never been two like good actors. Like Jeff Bridges is a great actor.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges is dope.
And Ryan Reynolds is solid. And there's never been a worse, like, it's hard to make a worse movie with two actors like that.
They were like, yo, here's some checks. This is our script. And they're like,
I wonder, what was the...
That's like, if they didn't have such, like, established careers, that's an ender. That's an ender. Like, if you're coming off, like, a decent movie, like, say John Boyega, the new, like, stormtrooper from Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Like, imagine he goes out right now. Like, his name's out there. He was, like, one of the leading roles in Star Wars Episode 7, like, massive seller, right? His name is now out there. He's, like, producing the new Pacific Rim. He's doing a lot of good stuff.
Oh, totally.
If he stars in, like, an Rest in Peace department, dunzo. That's it.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's
R.I.P. department.
To your career.
We'll see you, John Boyega. Dude.
So the movie cost $130 million to make.
They could have done so much with that money. How much did it make? 13?
Box office, right?
Box office, Rest in Peace department. If it made more than...
It made 78.
That's
78.3.
more
That's
than I was
better
thinking.
than I thought. Yeah.
And that's like a little over half their money.
It brought in less than 13 million first weekend. Sorry.
That's bad, dude. Comedies do better than that. Comedies do better.
You brought in 10%. You brought in 10% of what?
Whoops.
Yeah, that's bad.
Whoops, dude. Avengers make that movie's budget in a day.
Yeah,
that's
totally
nuts. Wow, dude.
Transformers makes that movie's budget in a
Bro,
day. Speaking
speaking of which, why is there another one? And why is it out right now? Did you see it?
I've seen it.
Stop.
Of course I have.
Why?
I got a girlfriend who's got a little brother that's 10.
Was it
wants to go see
terrible?
Dude, it was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Was it as bad as the fourth one? Was it better than the fourth one?
Way better than the fourth one.
That's good.
Yeah. The third, I didn't see the second or the third one. I didn't even know they made second and third ones, to be honest.
Dude, the fourth one, that was like Mark Wahlberg's first one, and he was like,
that was...
Dude, that scene where the boyfriend goes up to Mark Wahlberg, he's like, "Are you gonna help me save my girlfriend?" And he's like, "I'm gonna save my daughter." And I was like, "Dude,
I've never seen that movie. I've seen like bits and pieces
dude.
of the fourth one, and I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Sucked. I was sitting in the theater. I'm like, "Are you joking me?" The movie's like 2.5 hours long. After an hour and a half, there's a clear point where you're like, "All right, here's the end of the movie," and then it goes on for another hour. And I'm like, "Stop! Just cut the reel. Hit pause." Let me leave, dude. Trash. Just let me think in my mind that I made it through this movie and end it. Like,
someone just brought up a great topic in the chat here.
What is that?
What happened to Tobey Maguire?
When's the last time? Was Great Gatsby his last movie?
Maybe, because that wasn't that long ago. But
it's kind of recent.
That movie where he's a soldier and his wife is cheating on him with his brother. Natalie Portman, his wife, is cheating on him with his brother, Jake Gyllenhaal, when he's deployed, and then he gets back and he can tell.
Bro, Jake Gyllenhaal, dope actor.
Man dime for sure. Just
Dude,
dime piece.
Jake Gyllenhaal, amazing. But
Jake Gyllenhaal bald is way more attractive than Jake Gyllenhaal with hair though.
when is Jake Gyllenhaal bald? What movie?
That one where he's a cop. That's really good. That if you haven't seen, you should.
Oh,
what is it?
I know what you're thinking of. It's just two cops, right?
Yeah.
It's like him and something Pena, right?
Yeah. Super good movie. Super good.
I have not seen it, but I've heard amazing things.
That movie. Unless if you want to cry, watch that. That's all.
Wow.
Brothers. It's the Brothers. The movie's called Brothers.
It's just two brothers.
Well, no, that's not the cop movie. Sorry, that's the Tobey Maguire movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
And yeah. So I guess the last big movie he made was Great Gatsby. Made a couple.
Dude, I'm not a fan of that movie, man.
It's weird.
I don't like it, dude. Like the whole Jay-Z soundtrack, like, okay, no. I'm not gonna give that credit, dude. I did not like that. I didn't like that. It's this movie set in the 20s, like Prohibition era, and they're just playing like Flux Pavilion. I hated that, dude. And then there's like the whole CGI stuff with the cars and the scenery.
Made no sense.
It just, you could have had like gorgeous sets and like make it look super nice. But that was like towards the end of like the CGI exclusive era, and it was just like, thank God it's over with. Like the fact that Star Wars Episode 7 was using like real sets and like props was so good, man, and you could tell like how much better it looks. Like the CGI now is so good. So good. Yeah. Like if you watch those Planet of the Apes movies, like those apes look so awesome. But like,
dude,
Tobey Maguire driving a CGI car looks like dog shit.
Oh yeah, that is not good.
That's not what I want to see, dude.
That's like Yoda in the old Star Wars movie level. Bad.
Bro,
like he was CGI, or in the remake. The remake.
Oh shit, the remake.
The remastered.
Yeah.
The remastered. But end of Watch and Jarhead, Jake Gyllenhaal's bald. When he is bald, he makes great movies. End of Watch is the cop one.
End of Watch. Okay, that's right. Watch. That's right.
And then Brothers is the one with Tobey Maguire, and Tobey Maguire has this like 15-minute freak out scene that is so good. I've never seen something more just like terrifyingly like real.
No way.
Dude,
I thought you were gonna say like cringy, just bad. Because I'm not like a Tobey Maguire guy. I think he's real goofy and like he doesn't really fit in a lot of movies for me. But like the fact that you said that, that's kind of nuts.
So he's the bald one in this movie.
Okay.
And he's the former like Army Navy SEAL maybe. He's like some higher up guy, and he gets back and then like, dude, it's crazy, and there's like full on Natalie Portman tears, and it's just like, what is going on?
Invested.
So it's a super good movie. So yeah, check those out if you guys want. But next on the docket.
What's on our agenda?
Let's just do a little music check-in because we like to do that every show.
Just a little microphone check.
Just check what you listen to.
Checking in on you.
What have you been listening to?
Me, it's not all that different.
Me either. Sorry, unfortunately.
From week to week, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh wait, no, dude, we gotta talk about this scumfuck Flower Boy, bro. Have you heard this, Tyler?
No.
Dude, please, tonight, whenever this ends, all right, whatever we do our little post talk, we're like, oh yeah, the show, wow, it went like this. Internet sucks. Please go and listen to the Tyler Creator album. Dude,
I listened to the singles.
It is.
I listened to all 3 of the singles. Boredom.
Okay.
Was it Boredom?
Boredom's dope.
Yeah, Boredom.
911 Who Dat Boy. Yeah.
Yeah. I've listened to those.
What do you think of those?
And I've heard Droppin' Seeds.
Okay, Droppin' Seeds is just a Lil Wayne verse.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cooler.
Listen to the whole album, dude, because the way it fits in is awesome.
Yeah.
Because like the song before that, it's like fading out and you just hear moolah and it's Lil Wayne, and then like that beat comes in and he starts rapping. It's so cohesive. Like the album itself like just flows one, like there hits a point in the album where you're like, I didn't even realize like I just listened through 4 songs. Like it's so cool, dude. And he like it's so groovy. It's just really matured. Like the fact that this is where his sound has gone is super impressive and awesome. Like I'm a huge fan of it. Fantano gave it an 8, which is like he has never rated a Tyler album positive ever.
Really?
He hates Tyler. Like he does not.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, he gave it
Yeah.
an 8 out of 10. He liked literally every track except for Glitter. He didn't like Glitter for some reason. But
It's just, it's kind of a, I don't know if you'll like it. It's just like one that kind of skims by. If you're doing something while you're listening to it, it just kind of goes by you, and it's towards the end of the album. The reason he didn't like it because it's technically like the last true song on the album, and he felt it wasn't a good exclamation.
Ender?
Yeah, a good ender for this like really great album. I think you'll really like it. It's really what I've been like mainly listening to, and even he sums it up so well. Fantano, he was talking about it, and he's like, there's so many hooks and moments in this that make it sound so familiar, and you know them on first listen. However, it's so intricate that you keep going back and listening and listening and listening.
Okay.
So like
it's a good review.
Yeah, that's like and it's dead on, because like the verses, like Tyler is a lot better at rapping here. He is just like the music and like all the instruments are incredible. Like he's just gotten so much better as a producer, and he's been getting amazing. Like the production on Cherry Bomb was really cool, and like now he's kind of perfecting that and like really bringing in super heavy jazz influences, and it's awesome.
I thought the production on Cherry Bomb was a little repetitive.
Like, you won't feel that. There's a lot of change ups. There's a couple songs where it's like it'll drag out. Like there's a song with Frank Ocean where the beat kind of just keeps going, and it's fine. And like the Frank, like that song is like a little low, I guess. Like, but it's.
Is that Garden Shed? What song is that?
No, Garden Shed is cool. Like Garden Shed is this massive long instrumental, and there's like a couple like there's like different singing melodies, and then like he ends the song with a verse, and so like it's just kind of this. So like Fantano said, the album is more Flower Boy than Scumfuck, and that is like 100% true, because it's very like
a lot more singing and a lot more melody.
It's just like kind of out there and very happy and like cheery. There is a couple like wild Tyler songs, like Who Dat Boy is nuts, and then there is a couple like I think I Ain't Got Time is like another one that's just absolutely insane, very Tyler the Creator-esque, but the rest of it is just like seriously gorgeous music. And like I was talking to a few friends, and even friends that like don't like Tyler found songs on this that they like really enjoy and really enjoy the project. So, which is really good, because Tyler had this whole like scene and like sound to him that was like very, you either love Tyler or you hate Tyler. Like you're like
he was kind of the Suicide Boys of now, and like that whole like weird trap movement that's coming out.
Yeah, like the kids
like
with like grandpa glasses and 5 panels with like pink hoodies and stuff.
Yeah, that are like super balls deep in like this underground rap scene. Like he was like the 2011 version of that.
Oh yeah,
for a while.
Sure.
So like all the skater kids that were like Odd Future gets us, like that was their scene for a while.
Yeah,
but he's kind of like, especially with Cherry Bomb, he's still kind of underground rap-ish, I would say.
Yeah, but now this is like. Yeah, he's going fully like a lot more mainstream. It's still like back up.
No, it's not. I don't know though.
It says live right now.
Okay, so you were saying
back. I don't know. I could be.
It's
wrong.
back. It's back. So you were saying this episode will be called Damage Control.
This is like garbage.
This is ridiculous. But yeah, so you were saying that he's going kind of fully mainstream with this.
Well, not so much like mainstream, but like so there's like All right, so like what mainstream rap sounds like right now, what like Tyler's rap used to sound like, and it's like in its own thing, man. Like he's really doing his own thing with this album, and it's like it sounds so damn unique. It's so cool. I don't know. I gotta keep listening to it. I still want to live with it for a bit, but like what I've heard and like the multiple listens through, it's badass. It's so cool.
Dope.
Yeah, like I'm super impressed, and I've seen Tyler the Creator 4 times live. Never once like specifically for him. It's been like, whoa, like Tyler's also playing here. Tyler's also playing here.
Yeah.
And like 2 were festivals. One was like his concert. The other one he like opened for Kid Cudi. So like, it's nuts that I've like seen him that many times, and like I would love to like actually go specifically for him so I can hear this album, because I'm really interested how he's gonna do it, because live he's so like animated and angry and he's just yelling all the time. It's madness. However, this album is not like that, so I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna do. But yeah, so Flower Boy, Tyler the Creator, that's what I've been listening to.
Yeah, and pretty much the same. Well, for people who didn't hear it last week, pretty much just the new Vince Staples album, the new Jay-Z album, and what was the other one?
For me, it was Thugger Girls. Beautiful Thugger Girls by Young Thug. For you, I can't remember what your third one was.
Cozy Tapes.
Cozy Tapes, that's right.
ASAP Mob.
ASAP Mob, yeah.
But in other music-related events, I went and saw Limp Bizkit live in Hammond, Indiana.
You did.
On Friday.
That you did.
It ended up being a monsoon, so pretty much just rain. Like, you legit couldn't, like, there was no, like, direct rain direction.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was no, like, oh, it's coming down this way. It was just swirling and just hitting you at all different angles.
The worst type of rain.
The worst type of rain, but it was awesome. There was still, even with that rain, there was an estimated 6,000 people. And at this, essentially what it was a river fest, like a little small town fest for Hammond, Indiana.
But the fact
there were 6,000 people to see Limp Bizkit.
Did it for the meme.
And to be honest, top 3 shows I've ever been to.
Stop. Shut your mouth, dude.
Kendrick Lamar with the full band, that was number 1.
Unreal, bro. I love that show. That was amazing.
Blink 182 I saw when they first came back. Like,
was that at Riot Fest or?
No, it was their own tour. They had a tour with like My Chemical Romance, and I was like in 8th grade, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
That's got to be like the show to go to right there.
Oh yeah, it was so worth it. It was at Tinley Park, which is kind of shitty, but like it was dope. It was super cool to see. And I was a huge Travis Barker fan because I played drums, and so like when I saw him come out on that platform and he's doing the like his drum solo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was number 2 for sure, and then Limp Bizkit's number 3. Totally honest. It was like the guitarist halfway through the set, the rain, like they were under a stage, like under a canopy on the stage, but the rain was swirling so much that it hit his pedal board.
Oh damn.
And so he couldn't play. So it turned into like they played their songs that they can play without a band. Like Fred Durst, the singer did. Like he did like 2 songs that he could without a band that they just do like the recording. Sure. And then the DJ just played like music to like DMX they were playing, and like just like party songs.
Yeah.
And just everyone was going wild. And then the rain let up a little bit, and then they played like 2 songs, and I did the math at the end. I was like, wait, they only played like 5 songs in an hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
Yes, from 9 to like 10:30.
Oh.
And they played 5 songs, and they were all like they opened with Rollin'.
Of course, you have to.
And it was so good. He hit us with the John Natto. Take him to the Matthews fridge. Whatever that means.
I don't know.
That's like a line from a song he like says in the beginning. It's
okay.
Like, John Natto, take him to the Matthews. But I don't know if it's fridge. Stuff. He said it. He said chocolate starfish. He's talked about hot dog water.
All right.
And it was awesome. It was everything.
I love that.
The opener, however, was something. They were something. They were an open for an Limp Bizkit band.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't decide if they wanted to be Limp Bizkit or if they wanted to be like a metalcore band. You know, like super growly and like.
Sure.
The guy came out. The guy came out in a full suit. He just had like hair down to his butt, full suit, and he came out and he had a podium. Like instead of a sorry, I hit my mic. Instead of a like stand, like a mic stand, he just had a podium.
Wow.
Like a speaking podium, and then the drummer was terrible. Unfortunately, the band was pretty good. Like I would watch them again.
That's good.
If they were around here and there was like other good bands playing, but I wasn't like terrible to listen to.
Sure.
It was different. It was different, but it wasn't like terrible. But then the drummer just kind of killed it because he was really bad. Unfortunately, they did the full face paint, like looked like Kiss up there.
That's sick.
And they had this real big girl playing guitar, and she had like blue hair, full face paint, and she was ripping it.
Hell yeah.
It was cool. It was a really cool show in Hammond, Indiana. The mayor was there.
Hell yeah.
He's like the one that set it all up. And then they had Flo Rida playing the next day.
I know. That's what you didn't tell me, bro.
I didn't know about this.
They had Flo Rida playing Saturday.
Yeah, and
concert, like that set list, like just Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was nuts.
Absolutely they have insane. That every year. Something crazy. They have crazy like setups like that every year.
How does Hammond, Indiana, just pull that?
That mayor just says fuck. Like that town is complete dog shit though.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's
there's
bad.
Nothing there. There's a landfill and it smells awful. There's a dog food factory like a mile up the road from where we were, and that smells awful.
That's
and then
terrible.
There's a power plant that's constantly burning something that's probably not good for the environment.
Probably not.
Like a mile away that you could see from the stage.
Perfect.
And there's like a body of water to the left. But
right.
it was such a bad town, and I thought I was gonna like get jumped, to be honest.
Yeah, I looked at like news articles about Hammond, Indiana, and like the most two recent was like 17-year-old girl gets shot answering her door, and then like a 13-year-old kid died from like a falling bullet. I was like, what?
So there was
What? Yeah, I thought just a bullet just fell down, just KO'd a kid, man. Rough, dude.
When we were pulling
Limp
up,
Bizkit Limp Bizkit.
There was just a gaggle of folks, a gaggle of folks wearing their backwards hats, you know.
Backwards 5950s, bro. Flat bills, maybe like 3/8 sizes too big.
Under Armour hats.
Okay.
Like the tight one, like the fitteds with the curved bill. Just
everyone's bald.
Oh yeah, that dude was totally. There was like 3 dudes that were totally bald, and they had the pack of cigarettes on their shoulder, and then they were holding their Red Bulls. Like that was the crew that was rolling up.
Deep, roll deep.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just trying to roll deep like that one day.
Honestly, dude, why not?
I'm just trying to get huge, shave my head, just get a backwards Under Armour hat with like a pack of smokes around my shoulder. Not even gonna use them.
No,
but they'll be there.
It was the worst crowd I've ever seen.
That'd be metal, dude.
It was the worst crowd ever, but in like a good way.
Like worst crowd is in like they didn't do anything or.
No, dude, the crowd was insane.
That's dope then. Best crowd ever.
But like the people in the crowd were bad people.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Criminals probably.
Yeah, I mean, you're in Hammond, Indiana. B, you're seeing Limp Bizkit. So and it's free. So
yeah.
Come on, dog.
So I got a little scared when we were walking in because they had like security there because it's a bigger event than like some local town thing. Right. I guess it's a little bit bigger. They had like legit 15 officers at like a gated off entrance that you had to walk through where they were doing pat downs. So I was like, oh okay, like that makes sense. This is like a pretty big event.
Yeah.
They should definitely be doing pat downs. 100%. And but then I brought like a bag, like a sandwich bag, to put my phone in because it was supposed to rain, and I was like, oh, I'll think ahead, like so my phone doesn't get fucked, and I had that, and I had like a little cloth for like cleaning my glasses at the bottom of my pocket,
right,
and then I had the bag over it, and then like the edge of the bag was sticking out.
And then you
And
feel like cloth under there.
yeah, and so like you feel like a bump, and so like it totally felt like I had like maybe like a couple grams of weed in the bag or something like that, right?
Nice.
And I go to this this area to get patted down, and nothing. He felt it. He just go, okay. What they were looking for is he did the waist thing to make sure I didn't have a gun. And I was like, oh no.
Oh boy.
Like,
Okay.
at least they're looking for guns, but the fact that that's their number one concern, they don't care about drugs at all. They're just like, yeah, we should make sure no one has any knives or guns.
Got a gun on you, dude.
What the? Hey, yeah, come on.
So Limp Bizkit was dope.
Limp Bizkit was crazy. Fred Durst.
Oh my god, that
while
sentence is nuts.
while they only played 5 songs in an hour and a half, they provided an hour and a half of entertainment.
Hey man, that's all you can ask for a free show. That's all you can ask for.
I recorded this part. He goes, all right, everybody, get your phones out, right, in his like voice or whatever, and he's like, fuck your Instagram, fuck your Facebook, fuck your Snapchat, and I put on Snapchat, of course.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to. But yeah, just awesome videos. Got some good pictures.
Good pics of Fred.
My buddy took a picture. Like we all took a picture at the end, and he posted on Instagram and said like, Limp Bizkit was awesome. Whatever. There's like 5 of us in the picture. Fred Durst comments on it.
No.
The Fred Durst. You can go
no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. And he comments this. Just this emoji. Just hang loose, bro.
Just Fred Durst on the gram, bro.
Fred. I think it's like Fred D Durst or something. It was like 3 Ds.
Dude, that's awesome.
And he legit just commented on it. It was like, yeah, thanks for coming.
Appreciate you.
But
that's sick, man. Well,
yeah.
This episode was a treat.
Yeah, we'll piece this together and put it on YouTube.
Maybe.
We will.
God.
Come on.
Yeah.
We can't. We'll try not to make it 3 parts.
Yeah. Whatever it is, I don't know, dude.
It's like 3 40-minute parts or 2 40-minute parts and like a 15er.
Wow, what a treat.
We'll try not to do that, but if that's the way it's going up, we're gonna just part 1, part 2, damage control.
Damage control.
That's the name of the episode, and
that's all it is.
Just hey, if you want us to talk about something, send an email to our email. What's our email?
EvanAndRileyTheShow@gmail.com.
gmail.com. That good branding. I think we did that. Or is it ER the show?
It might be ERTheShow@gmail.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook at Evan and Riley the Show, as well as follow our stream if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Doc.
Maybe a like if you liked it. If you disliked it, dislike it.
Don't. If you disliked it, just click out.
If you dislike it, dislike it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous. Like, who takes time to write a negative Yelp review? Like,
a lot of people.
And that sucks.
But Damage Control episode 6.
Episode 6. This is our second live stream. It went way worse than the first one, but hey, those are going to happen. Little hiccup in the road. We will be together live streaming as a collective unit extremely soon. It's got to be in 2-3 more podcasts. We'll be together.
I can just get it for sure for you.
I think it's 3. I think it'll be the 3rd podcast we do together.
No, there will be 3 more before that.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
3 more, and then we'll have a dope setup, a little fun setup for you, a little awesome thing. Yep. 1877 Cars for Kids.
Cars for Kids. That's the show. Thanks. Deuces. We'll see ya. Enjoy it. Take care. Take care.